Hey, for the last month or so, I was barely active with my projects, especially on a YouTube. I've been filming some videos, but not editing them, pushing them, and my healthy wasn't great, and it isn't right now too great as well. I have got some pain, neck pain, that I'm dealing with right now. Uh, this longer story, not for today. Right now, I would want to sum up some closing some projects that was fail, like my forktail blue eyes. They were before in a bigger tank, like similar to this one, but with bare bottom and almost no plants. And I was scattering eggs from them every day or every second day, and that tank was leaking. I had to replace it, and that ended up with that little cube in here without even heater in basement in winter. They were still giving eggs, but the issue is of not hatching at all. I've gathered almost over 100 eggs within 2 or 3 months, and I've only a few times seen shape of fish in those eggs, but they weren't hatching. Maybe I would have to do it differently. I was hatching them in such a jars with a little bit more water, maybe and some antifungus medicine, along with air from tube, but that wasn't apparently enough. Not sure what is actual reason, maybe temperature as well. So I'm gonna give up. That tank was temp for them anyway, kind of temporary. So maybe I will give them a last chance and change water in that jars every day and see after 2 weeks how it's going on. And if it's not good, then I will move them out for this bigger tank, uh, and they will just live in here, and I won't gather those eggs from them anymore. And that's a shame because this one fish is actually being hatched accidentally in my tanks, so I was just moving moss for spawning to Celestial Perdanio, and in Celestial Perdanio it was hatched and raised, and when it was bigger I moved to them, and that small fish, yeah. As for leftover space, I've ordered same size cube in here. I received it 2 days ago, and we'll try arrange it with a wall of rocks glued together with silicone as a back wall. I will see what. How good is it? Yeah. A new project is this barrel, and there have been for 2 weeks Daphnia. I wasn't feeding them a lot, so there's a decent amount of them, but not the hell a lot of. And that net was put in here today, because I'm planning to have in here guppies, and that net is for cherry trees protection from birds. It is cheap, and I've cut it a piece and put rock on bottom of that net, so that net is going through to the bottom of that barrel, and it's locked on top some primitive way. Yeah. And right now I will gonna put some guppies, one pair of adult guppies and youngsters I have got in tab. They were waiting for some bigger space, so that's the new big space for them, and I hope they will feed on those young Daphnia and will leave a long big Daphnia, as it's too big for them to be eaten, to eat it. And that net for making guppies harder to reach that Daphnia, so they won't eat a lot of it in a few days. I hope Daphnia will survive in here. Yeah. And those are parents of that fry. Uh, like male is from shop, and female is one of my own fish, I guess. Actually, I think it's one of those females. Not sure exactly because she isn't as black, as dark or detailed than those are. And those females are from those males. I call them like olive tuxedo. They got right now a little bit of orange on tails. I hope it will go in next generations. And they are offspring from gold guppy male and regular antler female. So I'm kind of proud how they look, because it's like first generation and they are got only a little bit of orange, and like that male I will get him out because I don't want that orange on body, and I hope it will vanish from tails in next generations. Usually I'm not convinced to mix different species of different colors of guppies, but it really came quite nice for me. Like I said, I call them olive tuxedo, except few of them got really orange, exposing too much. Yeah, but anyway, I'm trying to have males on left and females on right. I got much more males than females. Yeah. Again, I believe that this is female from those. It's been a while, so I'm not sure. Is that right? Nevertheless, here is an offspring of those two, a little bit. So I'm putting those with parents in that barrel. And in a few months I will hope that Daphnia will survive with feeding on a green water, and guppies will grow and expand. Usually Daphnia without extracting it regularly would crash after a few weeks, but hope that those guppies will keep population in a reasonable size and they won't eat all of them. If they will, then I will have some lesson to digest, so that's not harm for me, as that barrel is an experiment. The last thing I want to show is that fry system. I had to like dismount first version and move second version to first version container, because that purple container is more durable than it was in a second version, as on second version transparent one was like walls was bending and it was kind of dangerous, that on some point it will break out. So those trays are from version 2 and top of it as well, and bottom like a tab is from version 1, and I've combined filters from both of them. They are inside behind. Yeah, but I don't want to discuss it much further, as this video is long enough. Thanks for watching.